Howdy, 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 and meowdy. Happy Monday, Catfish. I hope you're all having a fantastic start to your Monday, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone it may be. It is, again, quite toasty out today, despite it being early April still, and I can't say I'm a fan. I wasn't a fan of the cold, but I am definitely not a fan of it being so warm so fast. But despite it being warm, we are going to have fun today. Because I am so excited for today's stream. We are finally starting the first raid tier of Dawntrail, Arcadion. And I am so excited because I have heard and seen nothing but good things. The music's great, the fights are fun, the story's interesting. It should be a good time, and I am excited to start it. And I did have a specific song from the raids I wanted to show yesterday, but I completely forgot. Thanks, ADHD brain. But I can show it today before we get into the gaming goodness. In fact, while we yap, let's do that right now. Bop, bop. Okie dokie. This one is specifically Everything Burns by Tom Morello of Rage Against the Machine featuring Beartooth. And it is so freaking good.
Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set,
Go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option. Light it up.
Heart is pounding out my chest, the blood boils inside of me. Looking at the walls around me, closing in, I think what's it gonna be?
Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Only one option. Light it up.
Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try.
Everything burns.
Everything burns.
Bones are shaking out my skin. I got tingling in my hand. Moving like a lightning strike. I'm on tonight, so just catch me if you can. Never had a choice, never let the ops win. Calm them nerves, got the whole world watching. Ready, set, go, and there ain't no stopping. Got one option. Light it up.
Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. Everything burns. Light it up, let's go. Light it up, let's go. I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive. I'm way too hot to touch, so just remember if you try. Everything burns. Whole house packed, not here to make friends. Do or die moment, I love it this tense. Who am I taking out thinking you're next? You're next. Everything burns. Everything burns.
Light it up, let's go! Light it up, let's go! I'm on fire, burning brighter than anyone alive! I'm way too hot for chance to just be there if you try!
Everything burns.
I still can't believe they got these two to contribute a song. It's so freaking good. And the song, or the fight this song is in, we're not going to get to today, because it's in the third tier of the raid. But we will get there eventually, and when we get there, we're going to jam out the whole time, because holy shit, it's good. Anywho, while we yap, let's get the game up so we can start in on the raid goodness. Because from what I've gathered of the Arcadion, it's basically wrestling matches. And that's honestly a really fun idea. No big fancy monster fights or anything, it's just wrestling. And while we're getting the game up, I will check to see if I need to do post story to do more of the raids, or if we could just keep doing the raids. Let's see. Okay, game's now loading. Let's check. Let's see. Arcadion. A tier 2. Oh, okay, I don't have to do story to just do the raids. I could just do 3 streams of the raids. Hell yeah. That will be fun. Oop, game capture's up. I need it recording everything. But yeah, that we can immediately just do the raids without having to do story is so good. So that I could just have 3 streams of fun content, and then we dive into story. And the new graphics card I was talking about, it should be here by Thursday. So I can get it slotted in and cooked up, and then Friday's stream, Friday's Halo stream, where we finish Halo 3. That'll be the first stream where I get to try out my new graphics card fully. And I am excited. I don't know if our FC friendo will have the gear ready for us. If not, we just dive into the raid with what we have, and it'll still be fine. It'll be fun. It should be an absolute blast. Working through the story and diving into each of the fights. And again, like I mentioned yesterday, each fight has its own unique song instead of how they used to do, where 2 or 3 of the raids would have a shared song and then the 4th one would have a unique song. Now it's just every fight has a unique song, fitting to whatever their boss is. Stylish stranger, a new challenger appears. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, I found you at last. You, my good madam, were born to be a star. Hell yeah, brother. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Mithem, Head of Strategic Management at Ascension Arcadia, the premier enterprise for entertainment in Solution 9. Our flagship facility is the Arcadion, a combat arena, and it is there that we host the Ascension Arcadia Championship. It is the pinnacle for fighters in Alexandria, and I want you to be among them. Hell yeah, I'm down. As you may have heard, circumstance had forced us to close the arena's doors for a time, but the time is right to reopen them. Her Majesty's tragic passing has left her citizens disconsolate. By providing them with gripping entertainment, it is our hope to help them forget their cares for a while. If we are to accomplish that, however, it will not do to show them what they have seen countless times before. No, they need something new. Someone new. And who better than she, who not only protected our citizens from the king's army, but struck down the king himself? That was you, yes? Yeah? So it was, so it was. And so, for your strength and valor, the President of the Federation has marked you to be the Arcadians' next great star. Just imagine it, an upstart, the people's protector, arrives on the scene and challenges the Arcadians' mightiest to rise up as Grand Champion. What could be more gripping, I ask you? I mean, that sounds fun. I'm down. You don't gotta say more, boss. Let's go, I'll kick butt. For your part, you will naturally be well compensated. The finest equipment Solution 9 has to offer awaits you after each and every victory. Hell yeah! Even better. I dare say this has you enticed, but you needn't make up your mind right away. If you are keen to test your strength and win rich rewards, then come to the Arcadian at the end of this avenue. The attendant will show you in. I'm down. With that, I bid you farewell for now. I shall look forward to a favorable response. Let's go, baby! I'm so excited. Pennifer, Master Matem has been expecting you. If you would follow me, I will take you to him. Enter the Arcadion. Don't mind if I do. You came. By this, I take it you will fight in the Arcadion. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to the fold. Now then, I shall explain to you. You look like you got some fight in you, I suppose. Still, you can only be so strong without being a soul shifter. You wouldn't last long against any of us. Yeah, you wanna try? Well, aren't you just a treat? I look forward to meeting you on stage. You're a puny cannon before my roaring flame. Make it to me and I'll blast you out of the ring. You can try, boy. You can try, little man. Those are some of the fighters you will face. They are all characters, as you can see, but I hope you do not take offense at their words. Consider it's their way of welcoming you. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. As I have mentioned, the Ascension Arcadia Championship is a fighting competition. The realm's mightiest duke it out in a bid to become the grand champion. I've no doubt that all Alexandrians would be captivated by your journey as a challenger, and cheer you on as you fight your way up the ranks. And speaking of ranks, fighters of the Arcadian are divided into 3 tiers: light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and heavyweight. The ultimate objective is to become the undisputed champion in all of the tiers, and thereby rise up as the grand champion. As a rookie, your campaign begins in the light heavyweight tier, where you must defeat your 3 rivals ranked therein. Goodness gracious me, I almost forgot to mention a most important thing. The Arcadian has its own repository of feral souls, which our fighters utilize in battle. So potent are these souls, they alter the fighters' very forms. Lest you wonder, it is the potency of the souls employed that separates the championship's 3 tiers. Now, I'm given to understand you do not use a regulator. Even when you faced the king, you did not rely on souls of any kind. That is most impressive indeed. Be that as it may, it would be egregiously unfair for you to compete with not to balance the scales. Fortunately, here at the Arcadian, we also have the souls of former champions in storage. We will use them to create allies to fight alongside you. And to make sure they work with you like a well-oiled machine, we will draw upon your memories to fine-tune their appearance and abilities to your liking. That sounds a lot like the Endless. Endless? I'm not familiar with that term, but I assure you there is nothing untoward in the technique we employ. It simply brings forth a temporary simulacrum. And for the purposes of evening the odds, I believe 7 of these simulacra should suffice. What do you think? Using souls for entertainment is wrong. I had expected that you might harbor reservations about the use of souls. Those who hail from outside the barrier often do. And so I have a proposal. An additional incentive, if you will. For each victory you claim, I shall release the souls of those who fought beside you. You, my friend, would be the star who brings fresh change to the Arcadion. So what say you? Are you willing to fight under those terms? Hell yeah, brother. Excellent. Now, I would tell you more about the Arcadion, but let us save it for after your first bout. After all, it would be pointless if you end up losing straight away. Let's heckin' go, baby! With that, I officially welcome you as a fighter of the Arcadion. When you are ready to take to the arena, you need but say the word. By completing matches in the Ascension Arcadia Championship, you may earn valuable artifacts. These can be exchanged for equipment by speaking with Hihui in Solution 9. You're ready then? Excellent! Rest assured I will be here to guide you in the beginning. Now, I shall introduce your first opponent. Pray, look at the monitor. Ooh, she's cute. This here is Black Cat, feared as the Claw in the dark. That's right, she's the one who took your measure earlier. While she's still a rookie herself, you'd be wise not to underestimate her. She has real talent and is expected to go far. Her feral soul is Kath Palug, a terrible feline said to have pushed a legendary hero to its limits. With this power, she becomes unimaginably nimble, and her very claws can rend steel. You'll need to keep your wits about you. Now, you should know that the ring is uniquely configured to complement the fighting style of your foes. This is in order to provide the audience with a spectacle. After all, we're first and foremost in the business of entertaining. On a similar note, I should mention that I'm also the commentator for matches. Leave it to me to squeeze every drop of excitement out of your fight. Now then, you had best see to your preparations. May you emerge victorious in your debut. Oh, this music is so good. AAC Light Heavyweight M1 now accessible. Let's freaking go. At Matem's invitation, you have entered the Ascension Arcadia Championship, a competition in which the greatest fighters of Alexandria face off in a bid to become Grand Champion. Yet your opponents wield feral souls to augment their strength, so you in turn must use the simulacra of past warriors to balance the scales. Your debut match is against Black Cat, a fellow rookie harnessing the power of Kath Palug, and if you are to seize victory against this feline foe, you need to be agile indeed. Okay, so before we queue for that, I'm gonna go to the gear vendor and see what the gear set is. Or what the gear sets are. I could just take this. I am, in fact, horribly... Well, I'm not under-leveled. I'm leveled just enough to be able to do the fight. But I could always be better geared up. Aha, now she appears. Light, heavy, hollow gear exchange. So this should be the Savage gear, which is... Oh, is it? No, I think it's similar. It's just better item level. Please tell me the base gear is dyeable, so I don't have to try to farm Savage. No, it's not dyeable. Oh, it's cringe. Of course, only the Savage gear is dyeable. I mean, I'm sure it looks good, but I don't have much interest in farming the current tier, or I mean alt tiers for Savage, just for gear. Oh right, I need to save outfit, so it saves everything. Try. It does look really good, but that I have to do Savage to get the dyeable version is miserable. Alright, so you need the hollow blades for the universal tombstone. And then you take the tombstone to this guy. Oh no, I think it should be this one for the older one. Or no, this one. Okay, so I'll have to figure out what vendor sells the original, but then that one's Mathematic Tombstone. I have plenty. But I can't get the dyeable gear unless I do Savage. That's miserable. Well, it's a good thing Friendo is making a crafted set. That'll at least help. Anyway, let's get ready to rumble! Because if the crafted set is the Courtly Lover's gear, that is a really good looking set. Oh, there's no market boards here. I was gonna... I could head to Tuliolol and show that off while we're waiting in queue. We got a tank. It probably shouldn't take too long because it is current content. Not super current, of course, but current. And honestly, like, yeah, I'm intending to do at least tier 1 today. If it goes fast enough, we might knock out tier 2 as well. Like, if the fights go fast enough and the quests go fast enough, we might dive into tier 2. Because I don't like short streams. Like a stream that's less than 3 hours is not a good stream at all. It's tiny. So if it takes us not all that long to do the quests and to do the first 4 fights, we will also dive into tier 2. And then next week we could do tier 3. But yes, I think the gear that FC Friend is making is The courtly lover stuff, which would be this. This. Not the ornate. This. 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 And this. And this is a absolutely stunning set. This is gorgeous. Like, this will die so well. So if this is the gear he's making me, this is going to look so good. Especially since it is the current best crafted set. So that'll last me through every raid. I assume I'm also getting the accessories, which is good. Because I kind of need better accessories. Like, this one's crap. This one's good. This one's good. This one's crap. This one's good. Okay, is there a cheap ring and necklace I can buy? I'm not spending 44,000 on a ring. Pain and suffering. Okay, I won't, because if they're making me a set and it might be ready today, then I don't need to worry about spending money on gear. Because they'll have it ready for me. But yeah, the first proper fight where the whole time I am doing my max level rotation. I am so excited to learn the fight, to see the music, to see how fun the boss is, and just have a good time. Because yeah, min item level 685, I'm 687, I am barely above that. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for the accessories, I'd probably be just below that, and I would have to buy gear. But yeah, this will get me more of the weekly tomestones. See, weekly objectives will reset on Tuesday. And I figured out an easy way to farm this, because you can buy special treasure maps with your Moogle tomes that guarantee you a portal. So you just get, at minimum, 4 other people. Each person has one of these maps. And then you could just... 5 portals easy. You get your 50 tomes. So that's probably fishing, get the fishing exploration. I don't know what these are. Okay, so that's the 2 level 100 Endwalker dungeons. That's the level 100 Shadowbringers dungeons. And the level, not level 100 Shadowbringers, it's the level 90 Endwalker, level 80 Shadowbringers, level 70 Stormblood, and the level 60 Heavensward dungeons, which I have not touched at all. And then all of the Stormblood, or the Shadowbringers trials. Well, I technically don't have to have those unlocked, because this is just the things I can passively farm. Like, the Alexander raids only give you like 1 or 2, so it's not worth it. Praetorium gives you the most, but it's also the Praetorium. Like, honestly, it's worth it to do PvP, because PvP takes, like, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, and you're guaranteed 3 to 5, depending on what your team ranks. And honestly, all of the courtly lever sets look so good. Like, I could show those off while we're waiting. Let's look at the tank set. Eventually, I want to acquire, like, at least a different jobs set for glamour purposes. Like, because I could get Dark Knight to 100 fairly easy. What do I have Dark Knight at? 82. Yeah, that wouldn't be a terrible grind. Yeah, the tank set looks so good. The healer set looks the same as the caster, I think. I'm pretty sure it's just the same as the caster set, just it died differently. Or it might be a little different. Well, let's compare the top to the caster top. Oh, you know, it's the same, it's just colored differently. I figured, but still, it looks great. What about the aiming set? What's the aiming set look like? I like that a lot of the other jumps just have this cute little hairpin. Okay, the aiming set is already starting to look really good. Oh yeah, the aiming set is pretty good. What about the maiming set? Maiming my beloved. Because Reaper is another job I could get to 100 fairly quickly. And there's a vendor here. We can turn in our nutsacks to get some not bad early tome gear, which would be good. Because that'll help a bit, honestly. And yeah, I call them nutsacks. That's literally what the currency name is. It's just a sack of nuts. Let's see, where's the vendor? Right here, this one. Hello. Well, that's not enough to get me much of anything. And I can see what it looks like. Oh, that is gorgeous. I might have enough for the 700 gear. Yeah, that is significantly less expensive. I think, at least for now, I'll just get accessories. It's accessories I need the most, specifically a ring and a necklace. That'll bump up my item level a nice little bit. There's 691. That is a improvement. Slight improvement, but improvement nonetheless. Like that. Update gear. Beepity boppity boo. But yeah, I am absolutely going to need to do hunt marks. What's the elite? Oh, heritage. I mean, we could do this while we're waiting, because that'll get us some money and some sacks of nuts. But yeah, so that's 700, 690. Oh, we are now at 690 and above on our item level. That is not bad. Oh, look, and we're now above 100,000 HP. Let's go. Actually, no, let's go to Heritage. Yeah, Heritage Found. And find our hunt mark. So imagine the first fights might be a little slower as we're just waiting in the queue, but once friendos start showing up and stuff, we could dive in much faster. Alpaca Stacka. Probably seen this thing already at some point. But yeah, I still need to do flying here. Thankfully, I just have quests in the 2 zones that don't have flying. And I just have to wander a little, because it'll tell me in the little text box that a hunt mark is near, and give me a direction ahead. So we wander a little. So it's probably not over here. It would have told me that I was nearby. Off we go this way. Oh, these guys are insisting on being annoying. Well, if it's not here, it's probably up there somewhere. Oh man, I didn't think the queue would take this long for the raid. It's current content. Even if it's not the most current of current content, it's still current. Like literally this expansion current. Okay, let's head to here and wander around there. Yeah, honestly, it might have been a little better to have done the raids yesterday while it was the weekend, but we ball. It's a Monday, people are busy being adults, but we ball. We're gonna do it. We'll suffer through the queues however long they are. And we will have a damn good time with all the fights. What's the thing I'm trying to fight again? Gallows Beak. Okay. So we've been around there. Guess all we have left is to go north. North in this area until it yells at us that, hey, things here. We'll poke at it. I can't imagine we're too far. But yeah, again, applause to whoever decided to name the current hunt currency Sack of Nuts. Because you can make all the nutsack jokes in the world off of that. Like, hey, I'm hunting these things for their nutsacks. Okay, probably not up here, but I don't have this part of the map unlocked, so... Honestly, it might be tempting to put up a party finder and get people to run Arcadion with me that way. Howdy, howdy, Ziryu. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great Monday. Okay, I'm gonna look up the hunt mark I'm on and see where it can spawn. Glad to hear. My Monday's going pretty good. Kinda.
Salutations!
Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. It's going pretty good here. A little slow while we wait for the queue to pop for this raid. Not a problem. But yes, this should be very, very fun once the queue pops. I've heard nothing but good things about Arcadion. Okay, so it could potentially appear here, there. Okay, I now know the potential locations the thing I'm looking for can appear. So let's head this way. Q pop, let's go, BB!
Rookie on the rise with razor-sharp claws. The ferocious feline, Black Cat!
Oh, hell yeah. This song goes so hard.
I hope you're ready to be ripped to shreds.
Hammer.
Our challenger's first opponent, Black Cat. Can they hold their own against our feline ferocity?
I sharpened these just for you.
Oh boy.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Oh boy. I got too focused on fighting and not enough focus on mechanics.
Dodge this, I wonder?
Can I? Maybe?
Try this.
Was that attack really called Biscuit Maker? Is this cat making biscuits?
These claws Randall!
Here it comes. Black Cat's lithe and lethal maneuver. My ring! Please bear with us while we repair the ring.
This fight is sick. This fight is sick. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Well, that's what I get for trying to do my rotation and not paying attention. Oh, let us take the res once we get moving. Oh, once that pops off. Pop.
They're back on their feet. What grit?
I'll gut you like a cod!
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
You're mincemeat!
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Hammer!
Yours, Randall! To me, echo of my soul.
Hammer!
They're still in it, but for how long?
Down, kitty! God, that fight was sick. That was so good. Let's get ready to rumble!
Victory goes to the challenger. It's all over. Until next time.
Ah, cringe. This dude who got here on a roulette claimed everything. That's fucking awful. That's stupid. That sucks. I only got 2 pieces of... I don't even think that would give me a full piece of gear. Ah, that sucks. The cringe dude who came here on a roulette and was complaining about it rolled high on everything. That sucks. Well, I guess I'm not getting... I guess I'm not getting new gear now. Bravo, bravo, you were simply magnificent out there. President's eye for talent is keen as ever. So, now that you have your first victory under your belt, I shall tell you more about the Arcadion. The championship traces its roots to a time in Alexandria long before the coming of the Turali people. It was very different in the beginning, though, with matches pitting recreated simulacra against each other. That's right, the very same that fought at your side. But with the advent of soul-derived resuscitation, battles to the death between living combatants became the norm, and all without any actual deaths. After Zoralja was made king, he proposed the use of feral souls to enhance one's flesh, leading to the technology for it being devised. With this new innovation, the contest evolved once more. Combatants took on the power and likeness of beasts, and the audience experienced newfound heights of excitement. However, when Zoralja raised the banners of war to embark on his conquest, all feral souls were reserved for the army's use. We had no choice but to suspend operations at the Arcadion. What happened afterwards, I believe you know. Having gone mad, the king was vanquished by your hands, and shortly thereafter, our beloved queen was taken from us. Though we are thankfully safe now, sadness and uncertainty darken our hearts. Some may think it in poor taste to resume the championship now of all times, but it is now most of all that the people need cheering up. And as I mentioned when we spoke, we wish to help them forget their cares. Did you see how the audience roared when you, the upstart challenger, triumphed over our rising rookie? You have captured their imaginations, and I hope you will continue to do so. I can't believe I lost to someone who wasn't even using a feral soul. What are you? Damn it all. I can't leave things like this. Say, would you mind if I watch you for a while? Don't worry, I don't have any hard feelings, I'm just curious, that's all. About what you can do. Be my guest? She is super cute. As fickle as a feline, that one, but I do hope you won't hold it against her. Deep down, she has a good heart. Crit, that's crit. Crit is good. Although unexpected company has appeared, let us focus on the match ahead. Well, at least I should have enough tokens to get one piece of gear, like an accessory. Allow me to introduce your next opponent. Fuck yeah, it's Honeybee Lovely, let's go! This is Honeybee Lovely, the darling of the Arcadion. As you can doubtless guess, she utilizes the soul of a bee, and an extremely venomous one at that, but rather than her poison, you should be wary of her ability to charm all before her. For in addition to her winsome charm, which serves her well as a songstress, she can produce the pheromones of a queen bee to enthrall even her foes. Those who fall under her spell delight in the torment she unleashes upon them. Which is why the audience will be spectating via special contraptions cloaked in holograms. It wouldn't do to have hundreds of people be enthralled. In short, there's nothing lovely about her. Despite what she might claim, you're in for a bad time. Hell yeah. That may be so, but I have faith that you will prevail. Now, sally forth and show us your mettle. This is one of the songs I've heard before, and it is so good. So before we queue up, let's see what we can get with, let's see. So, I need 2 for gear, but I can get 1 accessory. I wish that dude bro wouldn't have rolled on anything. He complained about getting this in a raid, in the roulette. And he rolls high on everything. Like, I'm sure he had good gear. He didn't need any of that. Just rolling on it to be greedy. Which is in his right, but I'm still gonna complain anyway. Nope. Because it is my right to complain. Okay, so I could replace my earring, bracelets, and other ring with something better. What item level does this get me? $710, that is an improvement. That is, in fact, an improvement. So let us replace our earring. It's 693, we are slowly moving up. Like, if I can get at least 2 more accessory tokens, that would be nice. Ah, so this looks like it's the max item level currently, which requires the bygone brass gear and stuff you get from doing salvage. I might try the current savage tier, but I don't really have much interest in trying to finish it. Like, if I want the dyeable gear, I can do Savage next expansion when this is old content. But I do want to see what the gear looks like. Alright, I know you can also get the stuff for that from doing the Alliance raid. So you don't have to do Savage, you can eventually just do the Alliance raid to get the stuff for it. Which I will need to do that on stream at some point. But that is a pretty good looking outfit. And thankfully with the Alliance raid, you're not having to queue for a bunch of separate raids, you just queue for the one and it has all the big bosses in it. But yeah, honestly, this is going fast enough that we will probably do tier 2 today. And then next week, or maybe Wednesday, like, if I'm enjoying this, and I really am, I might set aside Grand Theft Auto on Wednesday just to do tier 3. Because, I mean, I am enjoying Grand Theft Auto, but my new graphics card is definitely should be getting here by Thursday, my friend said. So I'll have that for Friday, but I wouldn't mind setting aside Grand Theft Auto for a week and just finishing up Arcadion on Wednesday. I still need to... I had meant to pop this many fights ago. I think I'll save this for the final Arcadion fight. We queue in, I pop that, and then we brawl. But yeah, newer graphics cards should make it so I don't have any issues with things loading in this game specifically. Because, you know, sometimes when I load in, it takes a bit for the game to start registering me pushing buttons. It is an absolute improvement. It's a 2060, and my current one is a 1660 Super, so it is a generous improvement. And the 2060 will easily last me a while. It'll last me until I can actually afford to get a better card. And once the AI bubble finally pops, and it might pop soon, hopefully, but once that pops, I will be buying up all the RAM ever. Because RAM will then be dirt cheap. Okay, let's see. Do I want to use this outfit for this fight, or do I want to look different? I have the caster set, which still looks good. And I'll go back to doing this classic outfit that I was rocking through all of Dawn Trail. Because this is a good outfit. But definitely, once we get to tier 3, I need to bust out the GIMP suit again. Please tell me I didn't get rid of the GIMP mask, because if I need to buy it again, I will. But I hope I didn't get rid of the GIMP mask. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to unglamour all of these, which I can do. Oh, I need to buy more glamour dispellers. Well, at least they're not expensive. Okay, so I need the gloves, the hat of the GIMP suit, but I have everything else. And I do mean it is a GIMP suit. Here, we can go to Tuliolol and buy the rest of the gear. Okay, where does this get sold at? Okay, it's gonna be a little pricey, but it'll be worth it. Trelawney. Which I will show you why I refer to this as a GIMP suit, and I know many other players would too. This is why I called this outfit the GIMP suit. Because it is literally just a kinky BDSM mask and leather harness and all of the others. It's horrendous. Like, what dev decided this needs to be an outfit in the game? Yeah, exactly, like, who decided this needs to be an outfit? And it's leveling gear. The game gives you this for free for doing the main story because it's leveling gear. So you're saddled with the gimp suit as your leveling gear. And like, not every job has it as the gimp suit. Like, Tank doesn't have it as the gimp suit. I'll show you what the Tank has. Okay, well, Tank does have it as a gimp suit, just a funnier gimp suit. I think Melee has it different. Yeah, Melee has this Mad Max ass looking outfit that I love. It looks so good. It's so Mad Max. So like, I, as a caster, have the gimp suit, and Melee jobs have this sick-looking Mad Max outfit. Like, this is so much better than the gimp suit. This looks like you're literally in Mad Max, you're in the Wastelands. This is a good outfit. Not the gimp suit. The gimp suit's horrifying. What does... What do you ranged have? Okay, ranged have the Mad Max outfit too. I mean, true, they don't. And it would be one thing if this was like, oh, somebody did silly things to put this in, but no, it's an actual default game thing. And there's actually a specific fight in Tier 3 of Arcadion that I'm going to have the gimp suit as a glamour for. And like, the music for that fight is insane. Like, it is the most out-of-place song. Like, you hear the songs like, who the fuck wrote this? Why is this in Final Fantasy? Because, like, we're not allowed to talk that way in normal chat, yet they have lyrics in a song about things that we can't say in normal chat. Like, I will show that song off at the end of stream. I just need to remember to. It's a good song, but it is wild. Yeah, like, the lyrics to the song are extremely explicit. Like, if we just talked like that in normal chat, we would get bonked if somebody reported us. But they casually have that as lyrics to a song. It's insane. But I mean, double standards. The devs can do it, we can't. Hopefully Q doesn't take much longer. Like, even with Qs being kind of long, we could still knock out Tier 2 as well today. Exactly, they make the rules so they can break them if they want. Rules for thee, not for me, as the saying goes. They make the game, they make the rules, they can break them if they really want to. Honestly, I could show off the song now while we're waiting in queue. Cause the game will audibly yell at me when the queue pops, so I will know that, oh, okay, it's time to fight. Let's park myself back down here while we wait. And then I can show you how wild this song is. Yeah, I'm gonna park the Pennifer. Yeah, I have it set so when I'm tabbed out of the game, it doesn't play audio, except for if a queue pops, so that it lets me know, hey, you should look back at the game now. But yeah, the music here is so good. Howdy, howdy, Arisa. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a great Monday. Also, Red, I can look at OBS and that'll tell me when the queue is popped, because OBS is capturing the game, even if I'm not actively looking at it. Let's see. Be Sinister. And yeah, the song in question is called Sinister. I can move Firehawks above game capture briefly. These lyrics are so fucking spicy. Free for all, consensual. Looking to squeal under my heel. I don't hear no safe word. Like, what the fuck, devs? We would get bonked so hard for talking like this in game chat, and these were the lyrics to a song in the game. Yeah, Vamp Fatale is literally a dominatrix. It's insane. Anywho, that would just loop again, but yeah, that's that song. It's insane. Like, if we talked like that in-game, they would ban us so hard. We would get a temporary suspension. We would get kicked into the distance for even considering talking about that. It is absolutely above this game's age rating. Like, imagine younger players doing that fight and hearing that song like, huh, this is interesting. So they look up the lyrics and they start googling what that is and they're like, what the fuck? Because you can absolutely be completely innocent and not know what any of those lyrics mean, and just like, jeez. I mean, yeah, today's pop culture is worse. But still, like, this is Final Fantasy XIV. God, the queues are taking so long, it's pain. I just want to bully Honeybee Lovely, but the queue is taking forever. I want to play with the Bumblebee, but the queue is so long. Like, the first queue was long, but it didn't take this long. Exactly, theme park ride queues take forever. I kinda wish these fights were in the Moogle Tome event, because then I could farm out these tomes while doing them. Yeah, 40-minute wait for a 5-minute ride, or you get the fast pass and then it's a 20-minute wait for a 5-minute ride. Because even with fast pass, it is still a long wait. Man, that first fight was so good. I cannot wait to die repeatedly to this fight once it pops. I can't talk right now. I'm making piss. I would appreciate that if you would like to hop on and help me run through the raids. Because the first raid, the fight didn't take super long. It was fun. So I might do the second tier today as well, since it doesn't look like I need to do story ahead of time. So I could do the rest of tier 1, do the quest to get to tier 2, and then we can knock that out, because that would be really fun. I think tier 2 is the one that has the Blowjob Brothers. And that is the fan name for the fight, or the two bosses in the fight. It's two... I think they're actually brothers, but the community calls them the Blowjob Brothers. Like, they're so well known as the Blowjob Brothers that at a Final Fantasy event in the near past, one of the rules for cosplaying said that you cannot refer to the brothers as the Blowjob Brothers if you're cosplaying them. Which was funny as hell. They're like, hey, you can cosplay these two guys, but you cannot call them the Blowjob Brothers if you're doing so.
I think it's 2. She's hot. She's hot.
Yeah, red hot and deep blue cosplayers are forbidden from referring to themselves as the Blowjob Brothers. It's amazing. And someone proposed calling them instead Tweedle Twink and Tweedle Twunk, which is funny, or Twink 182. Which, that's even funnier. Like, I fucking love Twink 182. That's an amazing name. But yeah, like, I don't think it's gonna take us more than 3 hours to do the first 4 fights, so we can knock out the second 4 fights as well. And then we will get to see the Blowjob Brothers, Twink 182. Lizard. Oh my god, that's... You didn't need to gift a sub to Twink182. I hope there's actually someone out there named Twink182, because that would be hilarious. Oh no, the Blowjob Brothers are part of the 3rd raid tier. Well, we'll get to see them before long. Oh, okay, then blessed be the person named Twink182, because that is amazing. But yeah, it looks like the Blowjob Brothers are tier, or the 3rd tier, so when we do that, we will get to see the Blowjob Brothers. Because God, I've been in queue for half an hour. It should not take this long for a current tier raid. Or current expansion raid. Why does nobody want to queue for this? It's content. It's literally a theme park ride at this point. And you're... right. Bop. Like, it should not take half an hour, even as a DPS, to queue for Be My Honey, or Honey Be Lovely. Okay, why does the queue only say 1 DPS? That's not right. Okay, there we go. Now it's showing correctly. Healer and deeps. Because, like, even as a DPS, it shouldn't take half an hour or more for a current expansion raid to pop. I didn't have this much pain when I was first doing Pandemonium. But yeah, hopefully with you here, it makes the queues go faster and we can knock out the second tier as well today. Because that would be fun. Because I only know a small handful of the bosses. Like, I know Honey Be Lovely. I know the Blowjob Rose. I know Queen Kink. And I know... I vaguely know the fight where everything burns from. But I don't know anything about the tier 2 fight, so that'll be fun to see. Having bested Black Cat, you prepare to face your second opponent, Honey Be Lovely. With the pheromones of a queen bee and the charm of a songstress, she enthralls her foes before finishing them with deadly venom. If she are to resist her charm, she must steel yourself for a captivating confrontation. Not a problem, much appreciated. I imagine once I get to tier 2, those fights might queue a little faster than tier 1. Because I have 3 fights left, we could probably knock it out... If the queues are fast enough, we could knock out 3 fights. Because they don't take that long. Like, the first fight was like, not even 10 minutes, and it was a fun fight. Like, even the music in here is so good. Like, this expansion did not skimp out on the music. It's so good. See, it would be neat if these worked and you could just walk on them casually. But I do like this whole little gym-looking area where you could just where people could work out and get swole. And I also really like the whole, instead of you using a Zem's crystal to summon people in for the fight, the people who are fighting with you are just the souls that have been brought from the databanks to be alongside you. Okay, there it goes. That was much faster. Like, that was significantly faster. Oh my god, this arena is adorable. Aww.
This starlet with a sting, the adorable but deadly, sweet but poisonous, honey bee lovely!
Ding ding.
The Honeybee Lovely show has begun.
Hammer.
Let's put on a lovely show for the audience. Submit to your lovely queen.
Okay, that hurt.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Okay, note to self, keep moving. Hammer.
Hope you're ready for me to steal your heart.
Not a problem. Enjoy your BRB.
Now to savor the sweet sting of Honeybee's charms. Oh, she's definitely feeling your love.
Love you tender, eh?
Can a challenger resist the irresistible? I know I can't.
Oh, Lord Almighty. What is a caster supposed to do when everything's moving?
I'll make you mine. Is everyone having a good time?
Hammer.
A little taste to make it interesting.
Here comes our fearsome venom strike!
No hard feelings if I kill you? What? Oh, you kidding me? It didn't work? B is for brilliant.
B is also for boobies.
What's this? Honeybee has changed her routine.
Ooh, what a delightful battle this is! We're just getting started!
Hell yeah, brother.
Who's my obedient little bee?
Ha, obedient.
Alas, her charms were not to be denied.
Hammer. Hammer. GG! That was fun. That was such a fun fight. In such a cute boss arena.
The match is decided! Victory goes to the challenger.
Yatta!
It's all over. Until next time.
Let's go! Other guys, offline, I get all the goodies, I get all the tokens! Yippee! All the tokens, all the gear for me! And I didn't die once that fight, let's go. What a performance that was. I knew you could do it, my friend. To think you actually managed to take Honeybee down. You're the real deal. With this victory, you're now eligible to challenge the reigning champion of the heavyweight division, and as eager as I am to see you claim the crown, it will take some time to make arrangements for the match. While you wait, why not find yourself a second? That is, someone who supports you by gathering information on your opponents and giving advice on your training. Wait, if she needs a second, then please let me do it. Those who lose aren't allowed to fight for a while, so I'm free. But above all, I'd like to see the person who defeated me defeat everyone else too. As an active fighter, I suppose you would know your opponents better than most. If Pannifer is willing, then I certainly wouldn't object. Let's go. Yeah, 2 cats are better than 1. You won't regret this. Now, if I'm to be your second, you ought to know my real name. I'm Yana. I look forward to working together. Let's head to my gym. It's a bit messy, but it's far more comfortable than in this dreary old place. As you seem to have everything well in hand, I will excuse myself. I shall see you again when it's time for the match. I'll take the crit. So I'm gonna get up and grab a drink quickly. Right then, follow me. The gym isn't too far from here. God, I knew these fights were gonna be good. I wasn't expecting them to be this good. Hey, aren't you Pannifer, the fighter who doesn't use a regulator? To not only fight, but win without using a feral soul. You're absolutely amazing. I'll be cheering for you from now on. Hell yeah, brother. I was so surprised when I saw you in the ring. You're the hero who protected us from the soldiers. I've been your biggest fan ever since. You'll win your next match too, I just know it. Hee hee. You heartless fiend. Ah, sorry, not sorry. You heartless fiend. How dare you embarrass our sweet honeybee like that? I hate you. Yeah, hate me all you want. It's not going to make her unlose. Enjoy this feeling while you can, new blood. You'll be begging for mercy come your next match. The fans are quite riled up today. I understand the need to let out their frustration, but I wish they could find more productive ways to use that energy. But do excuse me. I'm something of a storyteller, and I have a keen interest in seeing how this championship unfolds. When you have a moment, I would love to ask you a few questions. Wait, you're Black Cat. What are you doing, keeping company with the lass who just beat you? That's probably why you lost. You don't have any pride. I'd much rather watch your sister fight. Nobody put on a show quite like Wicked Thunder. This is never ending. Let's get out of here. Yeah, that guy's being rude. What's better for the person who lost to do than to stick by the person who beat them and learn? That's how you succeed. You learn from your losses and you grow. Looks like we managed to slip away. Come on, the gym's just over here. Like, if somebody beat me, I'd want to learn and grow. And here it is. Tri-Tailed Training, the home of Alexandria's finest fighters. That being said, I'm the only one here at the moment. It's also my actual home. The first floor is where I live and the basement is where I train. Now don't be shy, go on in and make yourself comfortable. I think I saw a VRChat world. I did see a VRChat world of this. Hell yeah. It's a pleasure to meet you, miss. My name is Nayuni. Thank you very much for looking after my sister. Thanking her for knocking me out, are you? Anyway, as you may have pieced together, I have two sisters, and though they're gone now, our parents were originally from Tural. They happened to be in Yasulani when the dome appeared and ended up trapped. Here, they took up work as hunters, but they were always opposed to regulators and never wore them. And one day, they went out and never came back. Truth be told, I became interested in you because you reminded me of our parents. Like them, you're averse to using souls. We, on the other hand, don't see such a problem with the practice. So at our sister's urging, we started wearing regulators after mother and father died. It's only because they weren't wearing regulators when they passed that we can still remember them. Whether we're better or worse off for it, I can't say. I was too little to understand when it happened, but I've heard the story from my sisters. So when I see you fight, I can't help but feel anxious. Jennifer, I say this knowing your stance, but won't you consider wearing a regulator in matches? If only to revive yourself should the worst come to pass. I'm afraid you can't change people's minds when it comes to soul use, Nayuni. It's a question of culture and upbringing. But rather than talk about such things, we should celebrate. You've won 2 championship matches now, Jennifer. This calls for drinks. You've only got energy tonics, but it's the gesture that counts, right? You're celebrating even though you lost? I mean, why not? Cracking open a cold one with the homies. So, after what that delightful fan said outside earlier, I imagine you're curious about my sister. Her name is Eutrope, and she rose to be a top contender in the heavyweight division. She became a fighter to look after me and Nayuni first and foremost, but it turned out she was great at it. Hardly surprising, I suppose. She always excelled at anything she set her mind on. She was a natural at combat, and on top of that, she mastered how to wield Electrope. Hold on, I've just the thing. Wicked Thunder was her ring name. She harnessed Elevensteed's soul in conjunction with Electrope and could shapeshift to adapt to her enemies in battle. I'm confident enough in what I can do. Eutrope herself taught me how to fight, but I could never emulate her fighting style. The thing is, she just disappeared one day without saying a word to us. She was so close to being immortalized too. Right, you wouldn't know. All Arcadian fighters retire young. Feral soul transfiguration is just too much of a burden on the body. Those who fight to the age of 20 are immortalized in the Ascension Arcadia Hall of Fame. This comes with the privilege of moving to the luxury residences on Everkeep's upper level, where they can live out their days in comfort. Eutrope threw all of that away when she vanished. I just can't wrap my head around why. But that's enough reminiscing for now. It can't be long now before your next match, so let's head back to the Arcadion. Almost time for 304. Let's go, baby. Good luck, Pennifer, and please be careful. Careful is my middle name. Well, not really. It could be, but it's not. I can pretend it is. But again, it's not. Woohoo. Who parked their car here? So I think that's someone from my... That is in fact somebody from my FC. Let's go. Yeah, retire at 20? That's kind of young. Like what, your player Warrior of Light is like what, mid-20s to early 30s roughly? Retire at 20? Yeah, retiring at 20 is some Logan's 1 nonsense. It's like, yeah, like the Warrior of Light is like what, mid-20s to early 30s roughly? So, retiring at 20, we would never have gotten anything done. Here we go, Pennifer. I'll do my best to support you as your second. Okay, I'll take some determination materia now. Vile Heat. If you win this next fight, you'll become champion of the light heavyweight division. Let's give it everything we've got. Right, let's take a look at your opponent. my god, this guy's a freak. This guy is a freak. I can tell. That there, I regret to say, is the reigning light heavyweight champion, the Brute Bomber. He uses the might of the Bomb King to ignite all that he touches, but that'll be the least of your worries. He's a dirty fighter who will do anything and everything to win, the rules be damned. Countless of his opponents have had to be carried to the infirmary. But you'll be fine, I'm sure of it. If you bested me, you can best the Brute Bomber too. Yeah, I'm down to put a freak in the ground. Now go and blast that loathsome lout out of his own ring and come back here the new champion. And while we're queued up for this, I'm gonna go get some more gear. As I now have a bunch of tokens. Alright, AAC Light Heavyweight M3. The time has come for your title match against the Brute Bomber, who wields the explosive power of the Bomb King. Yet he did not become champion by playing by the rules, and if you are to bring this despised heel low, you must be prepared to face all that he may bring to bear. Well, if this is the title match, I can't wait to see what the fourth match is gonna be. Because I would have thought this would have been the last match and we would have had another fight before this, but apparently this is the title, so... Let's see, I have 2 helms, a chest, 2 legs... Okay, I can get some more, I can get more accessories, I can get a helm... I can get boots... I can actually get a lot of gear. I can get so much gear, oh boy. Let's see, what accessory should I replace? As soon as it loads me in. Okay, so I'm gonna replace the ring and the wrist and... necklace, because that's all I can replace. Okay, casting hat. Casting shoes. I have the earring already. I'll grab that. Oh right, I only had 2, so I can only get 2 accessories. That's perfectly fine. Okay, this is actually kind of a nice looking outfit. Oh yeah, we're almost to item level 700, let's go. So if I get another accessory, I can replace my ring, and that's full raid rings, and that. And then I just need... oh, that was fast. I guess it does help having a healer make this go faster. But yeah, if I replace the raid ring, then I just need left side gear. And I need 1 more for the glove, and then 3 more for the pants and the chest. And then a weapon. And if I remember right, I have to farm out the 4th raid. Yeah, I remember healer Q being insanely quick. But I am a sucker for DPS.
Tonight he explodes in the ring once more. The man you love to hate with a fiery passion, the Brute Bomber!
Oh my god, this guy looks like a fucking freak. Holy shit. Howdy, howdy, Nightmare. Welcome, welcome.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The Brute Bomber has muscled his way into the ring!
Hammer.
Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
I am currently fighting a freak. But this is so good.
Die!
Hammer. Oopsies. Well, that hurt. Poison.
Die!
That's a cool mechanic.
You should know that I have a short fuse. Die! Don't mind me.
Hammer.
It's a bit parched.
Banned compound detected. Combatants disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can.
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions.
Oh, doped. This guy's definitely a dirty cheater. Oh, that hurt a lot.
Vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark!
Hammer. Oh, Lord Almighty. Oh, Lord Almighty. Ooh. Hammer. That was an awesome fight. That was sick.
KO.
Womp womp.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Yeah, I love it. It's so good.
It's all over. Until next time.
Yay, I got a lot of tokens.
Womp womp.
That was sick. I can't wait to see the next fight. So let's see, I'm one away from the chest, but I can buy the gloves. And then I just need 3 more pants. And that'll be a full set of raid gear. Oh, and the accessory. You did it. You really did it. Even though you beat me, I'm absolutely over the moon for you. It's truly astonishing what you can do without a feral soul. With this, you're now the light heavyweight champion. Congratulations, Panifer. Now, there's going to be a ceremony to officially crown you champion. All and sundry will be watching, so make sure you wear something you won't regret. Ready, are you? Then let's get you on stage for your big moment. My fellow citizens, we are gathered to recognize a new champion in the Arcadion. A rising star who shot to the top of the light heavyweight division at breakneck speed. Without further ado, please give a warm welcome to the woman of the hour. The unstoppable upstart, the unenhanced but unbeatable, the one and only Panifer Rose. Hold it right there. Your victory was a farce, and I refuse to accept it. What do you mean? You cheated, my guy. You used drugs to try to win, and you still lost. Oh my, it appears the Brit Bomber is unsatisfied with the outcome of his match. You fought with the 8 of you. How is that fair? Let's settle this one-on-one, just you and me. You're one to talk about fair. If it's supposed to be a one-on-one, fight without your bloody Bomb King. Shut your mouth, I make the rules here. The fuck you do? Sucker. What in the world just happened? Ooh. Eutrope? I don't believe it. Wicked Thunder, the heavyweight fighter who suddenly vanished, has returned? I will have your soul. Prepares, the fuck you will. What's this? Wicked Thunder has just challenged the unstoppable upstart. Like hell am I letting you have my soul, even if you are pretty. Alas, as much as I wish to bear witness to the clash, Wicked Thunder's license was revoked upon her disappearance. I am unable to sanction such a match. Intriguing. Most intriguing. This voice, it's the president. Obama? I will allow a special exhibition match. Prepare Wicked Thunder's ring and prepare yourself, upstart. You heard it, folks. By permission of the president, a match will be held. Who will emerge the victor? Neoteric Witch or the Unenhanced Warrior? This is an event you cannot afford to miss. Eutrope, where have you been, and why have you come back now? I'm sorry, it's just, I wasn't prepared to see my sister like that. It's a shame your big moment was spoiled, but now that the match has been decided, there's nothing for it but to prepare. As a former heavyweight fighter, Eutrope's more than a cut above everyone you faced thus far. Even so, having seen how quickly you climbed up the ranks to become champion, I reckon you're far from overmatched. As Nayuni mentioned, Eutrope, or rather Wicked Thunder, harnesses the Levensteed's soul and employs Electrope in battle. Her ring is a recreation of an imaginary city designed to allow her the full use of her powers. Her bouts are notoriously so dangerous that there isn't even seating for spectators. And while she's my sister, I'm your second. So you go out there, Pennifer, and you win this. Hell yeah, I will. Yeah, this literally feels like WWE. I love it. Okay, let's see if I can go grab a pair of gloves before the queue pops. The gloves should put me at item level 700. Which would be nice. And then I need an accessory. Let's go! Item level 700! What was the minimum item level for the fights again? 685, right. In the midst of your crowning ceremony, you are challenged by none other than the electrifying Wicked Thunder, sister of Yana and former heavyweight fighter of fame. The Ascension Arcadia president has authorized a special exhibition match for this thunderous clash, and now the realm waits with bated breath. Wondering who will emerge victorious, the unstoppable upstart or the neoteric witch? You know, I'll use this set again for now. I haven't used this in a bit. So we can definitely knock out the second tier of the raid today. Like, we're not even at 3 hours yet, and we're on to the 4th fight. This feels like I'm sitting in an airport, just politely waiting. Because this is literally how airport seating is. Like, they have the back-to-back benches, then they have, like, little tables on the corners. And then it's all angled like this to make it a little more scenic-ish. Okay, this is literally what sitting in an airport waiting for your flight is like. And let's go. Not a problem. I assume the queues for tier 2 should be faster. But yeah, you go take care of whatever you need to do. I don't want to hold you up. If I get through tier 2 today, then next Monday we could do... Or I might... Yeah. If I do tier 2 today, I might do tier 3 Wednesday instead of more Grand Theft Auto. Just so I could knock out the rest of the raids, because I'm so excited to do this.
Wielding both magic and machina, she's a witch for a new age, the wondrous Wicked Thunder!
Oh, this song goes so hard immediately.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
No. Nice try, but no.
Return to the ring!
Hammer.
There is no limit Electro's potential.
Yeah, this song is so good. Hammer.
Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
Well, there goes the platform.
A vicious blow! Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Take this! If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Hammer.
How's this? I'll erase you.
Hammer. Oh,
Is it over already?
How did I die? hammer.
How are you still standing? Damn it. No choice but to withdraw.
In a shocking turn of events, Wicked Thunder has fled the ring! Our unstoppable upstart is victorious!
Yippee! Light heavyweight tier complete. Let's go.
It's all over. Until next time.
Yay! I got the minion! And I got the gear! Oh, I'm one short for the legs, but I have enough for the chest. I will definitely look her up on a video, because that was so cool. You're safe, thank goodness, but for you to actually triumph, it seems you have the stuff to succeed even in the upper divisions. I was hoping to have a word with Eutrope, but she's disappeared again. There's nothing else to do for now, so let's head back to the gym. Yay, I got the Black Hat minion, first try. Or the Black Kitten minion, specifically. Thank you, thank you. In fact, since we've got an ad starting soon, after the ad, I will put that up on screen and see what the mechanic is with y'all. Because I loved that fight. That fight was so good. But yeah, tier 2, not going to be as much risk of outscaling everything, thankfully. Niyuni will have watched the fight at home. I wonder what she thought of, well, everything. Come on, let's head in. I'm relieved you're unharmed, Pennifer, but what a shock it was to see Eutrope again, and in that manner. What are you doing here? Well, no matter. I'm not here to fight you, but to talk to my sisters. Good, because we have a mountain of questions for you. Why did you disappear without a word? What exactly have you been doing all this time? I'll explain everything in due course, but if you want to live, Yana, you need to give up fighting right now. What? Why? Because if you repeatedly transfigure your flesh with a feral soul, you'll eventually develop psychonecrosis, an irreversible disease where your own soul degrades. Once it's begun, it's too late. All you can do is await death, like me. This can't be true. I knew there were risks, but isn't that why fighters are immortalized? So we can get out before it's too late? Let's go to BRB, and then we will continue this after ads.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like a frog. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs. Friggin' frog crap. Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Frogs. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like a frog. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs. Friggin' frog crap. Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Frogs. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like a frog. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs. Friggin' frog crap. Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Frogs. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like a frog. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs. Friggin' frog crap. Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Frogs. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight?
Welcome back, chat. Yana, have you ever met one of the immortalized? The life of comfort promised at retirement is just a lie woven to exploit us and cover up our deaths. But I remember them all. How can that be if they're dead? Rather than to new homes, the fighters are taken to a secret facility. There, their regulators are removed and they are kept in confinement until they die. Without their regulators fitted, Airkeep systems have no way of detecting their death nor of preserving their memory. I had noticed changes to my body and so decided to seek the counsel of one of the immortalized. And when I snuck into the president's office to ascertain their whereabouts, I discovered the sordid truth. I feared... Oh, nope, wrong button. I thought I was on my expressions. I feared I would become another victim if I remained, and so I disappeared and began searching for a cure to the illness. Did you find one? In theory, the remedy is another person's soul, but an ordinary one won't do. No, it has to be surpassingly dense. Like yours. I bear you no ill will, but you're my only hope of survival. Rather than ambush you in the city and cause a disturbance, I challenged you in the ring, certain I would claim my prize. I knew the president wouldn't pass by the opportunity for a thrilling match, but I had become weaker than I'd realized. That's the only reason we're having this conversation now. Next time, I will have your soul. Wait, Eutrope. Even if it's to save yourself, you can't just take the soul of another. It isn't right. That's easy for you to say. You don't live with the knowledge that every single moment your soul is being eaten away. Forgive my intrusion. I'd come to see how you were faring after your sister set an appearance, but I fear I've overheard something most distressing. So you didn't know either? Despite your position in Ascension Arcadia. Had I known, I assure you I would not commentate with such enthusiasm. It was in the belief that our fighters were safe that I enjoyed my work. There's only one thing to do. We make the truth public and stop the fights. I don't want anyone else to suffer. Oh no. That is the worst thing we could possibly do. The president shows no mercy to those who get in his way. Should we go public with his secret, no one would be safe. Not you, or me, or any of the fighters. That Eutrope has kept silent, I suspect, is because she understood this. I suppose you're right. In hindsight, it's because he's such a ruthless man that he could cover up the disease. I believe we have but one recourse. Pennifer, you must rise to the very summit of the Arcadion and become the Grand Champion. You see, the Grand Champion is granted access to all the souls in our repository. While it wouldn't be the intended purpose of this privilege, you would be at liberty to release them. By thus getting rid of all the feral souls left, the fighters would no longer be at risk. With the skill you displayed thus far, I have faith that you can do it. You can count on me. Good, good. Now, it would garner suspicion if I lingered too long, so I shall take my leave, if you'll excuse me. As you'll recall, I can't fight in any matches for a while, and given what I know now, it's just as well. While I'll of course continue to support you as best I can. At the same time, Nayuni and I'll undertake our own search for a cure for psychonecrosis. There has to be a way to save our sister without sacrificing you, or anyone else for that matter. To be honest, I'm still trying to wrap my head around everything. I put on a brave face for Nayuni's sake, but the truth is I'm terrified. I'm really glad to have you with us in this. This has become more than just a fighting competition, but for the sake of our goal, you'll have to go along with it. So come and find me when it's time. Find me here when it's time to begin your cruiserweight campaign. There is our new light heavyweight champion. I have been most eager to talk to you, my friend. I believe a proper introduction is order. My name is Gabbro, and I am a cartoonist. That is, a storyteller in the medium of art. Most of my works are inspired by the battles in the Arcadion, and I'd love nothing more than to chronicle the journey of the unstoppable upstart. I shall make myself available nearby for when you have a moment to share your tales. Okay, so that's how you unlock Savage, I take it. Gavro's works are tremendously popular in Solution 9, and the fact that he wants to make a story about you is proof of your own popularity. You could do worse than have a chat with him. So I'm assuming that's how you get Savage, which, honestly, cool idea. Hey Pennifer, you're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Nayuni and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about psychonecrosis. Come inside, we'll tell you what we've learned. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair after all. You had barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister Eutrope challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure psychonecrosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadian fighters. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized, who we thought lived in luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. Since that revelation, we've looked for alternate ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we finally have some news to share. It's all thanks to Nayuni. Like Eutrope, she has a sense for electrope technology. She's learned to do all sorts of things from tinkering on her own. Oh Yana, don't give her the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I had attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see? Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never again do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they had developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. This brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. It isn't right to leave them ignorant. I'm glad you agree. I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Matem warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight and caused their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the repository, but we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested. As they're barred from fighting for a time, it wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to Eutrope, it feels nothing less than personal. To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. She's busy as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. So, what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. My stars, you're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease. Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Truly, oh, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadion well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times when training. So when I examined her, we found that she's on the threshold of developing the disease. For mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with feral souls. And knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the President doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means we can't fight in the Arcadion anymore. Alright then, I'll retire. Huh? Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. While I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages, I never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead now, could I? So I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure that I'll succeed. After all, I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dears, you're lifesavers. She really is something else, honey. Right, that leaves one other fighter I'd like to inform, the Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become the light heavyweight champion. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called though, so we'll need to visit him at his home in Residential Radius 911. I'm sure they picked that number for a reason, 9-11. I'm sure they picked that for a very specific reason. I really do want them to eventually give us housing here, because this would be an amazing place for housing. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. You're all so cute, I could eat you up. Aww, look at the kitty cats. Aww. Aw, he's making kissy faces at them. Why do they flock only to you? It's hardly fair. Well, these are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman. Rub salt in the wound, will you? You know full well she left me. Come on, little ones, come to me. Aww. That man there is Eutropes. I mean, that's the champion of the Cruiserweight division. This poses a problem. We can't reveal the truth of him here. The blazes are you doing here? You want to get your butts kicked? You are Pennifer, the unenhanced warrior, yes? Perhaps. The Howling Blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you, and I hope we have the chance to meet in the ring soon. You'll be the Whimpering Blade when I'm finished with you. Oh, we're being a brat. You're rather more spirited than I expected. I didn't have the impression that you were also a heel. Lest you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Yana and her sisters were raised with similar values as I recall before adopting at Eutrope's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in battle like every fighter, except you. I didn't know the two of you were friends. Surprised that a reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me get along? Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We just can't seem to be rid of each other. We both couldn't fit into any of the jobs we were introduced we both couldn't fit into any of the jobs that were introduced to us, and got up to all manner of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if the president of Ascension Arcadia hadn't come and taken us in. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence. But when he became the Brute Bomber, it was as if he was reborn. Shut up, they don't need to know that. Thinking back, we owe everything to the Arcadion, to the President. That we do. Well, I've seen the kittens as I had intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next time, Pennifer. So what do you want? There's something you need to know. Lies. The president would never. I have the results of the examination. I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychonecrosis. What? That's nonsense. Urgh. As the soul is eaten away, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness, the early symptoms of the disease. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... The Arcadian means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Enough. I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out of my sight. Oh boy, somebody's been listening. We've done what we could, it's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. Aww. Not only Eutrope, but the Brute Bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. According to Eutrope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she targeted you. The data from Origenics seems to support this. Though it was only a hypothesis, the researchers believed reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment, but this isn't the solution we seek. You'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. For all her searching, Eutrope could only find the one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. The Eutrope I know wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. I can't help but feel she's still hiding something. Hello? Alright, understood. That was Matem. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the green room. Then best of luck with your next match, Miss Pennifer, and please be safe. Okay, so let's get ready for the next match, and then we could watch the video while we queue up. So let's see. Copy current address. Poggers. That's better. This drab room is begging for a touch of color. Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration. We're going to get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. I don't know who this guy is, but I love him already. This guy is just dancing along. Okay. As you all have surmised, they are your rivals in the cruiserweight division, and I understand you're already acquainted with the champion. I am counting on you to captivate the audience once more with a rousing combat and make the very walls of the Arcadion shake with excitement. Absolutely. The fighters in this division are characters 2A, but there's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. Ready, are you? Good. Let the unstoppable upstarts cruiserweight campaign begin. Right. Let's take a look at your first opponent. The Verdant Reveler Dancing Grain. He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even as Arcadion bouts, he treats his parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains heightened physical prowess and seemingly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow, and you just might be surprised by what follows. Now then, go and show the party animal you've got moves of your own, and seize your first victory in the Cruiserweight division. Hell yeah, well, this sounds fun. This looks fun. Oh. Well, that's a problem. So I think we're gonna have to save the tier 2 fights for Wednesday, when we can potentially get the better gear from our lovely FC friendo. Because they're not online right now. So yeah, I'll just have to poke them about it, and we should have the gear we need by Wednesday. But at the very least, we can watch this video. So yeah, at the very least, we're ready to start the second tier. We just need better gear, and we can get better gear. But, I mean, this was an almost 4-hour stream. I don't mind Wednesday being our tier 2 and 3 fights. Finishing out the game, or finishing out the raids and having a party. Okay, yeah, I mean, I would have liked to have done more raiding, but we don't have the item level just yet. But we will by Wednesday. As I don't quite have the gil right now to buy better gear. But FC Friend did say they will make us better gear, because we asked nicely. So let's get up YouTube and put the video on. See what this mechanic looks like that we completely skipped out on. But still, that was an absolute blast. Those raids are so good. Okie dokie, let's see, volume's lowered a bit, perfect. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, that is a insanely cool mechanic. She's just pummeling you with a straight up beam. That is sick. Yeah, we skipped that. That would have been cool to see.
I cannot! I must not lose!
Oh, then she just does it again. And you're just pushing on to win or lose. Okay, but what is her? I want to look up her song. Wicked Thunder theme. Give it all. That's a great name. Give it all, the Wicked Thunder theme with official lyrics. Because that was such a good song and such a good fight.
Wielding both magic and machina, she's a witch for a new age, the wondrous Wicked Thunder!
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Tonight our city bleeds red, blue, and green. As I walk in the dark of the sea, I thought we decided stretching the colors in my heart have faded on. They're gone, all gone.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Girl looks to the stars and dares to dream of the world she make her mind see. Stand something in my mirror, staring back.
Yeah, these fights are insanely good.
Electro has many uses. Watch and learn.
Every mountain made it through the top. I had it all so
Like, I loved this mechanic where she just zaps the ground repeatedly and then breaks it. And so you're forced onto a side of the arena where then she's pummeling everybody with everything. Yeah, this song is sick.
making my eyes young, no understand. Made up my mind, now there ain't no going back. So what's left of me? Made up my mind, now my heart's demanding. Ready to fight till there's one left.
Yeah, this song is so good. Like, all of the songs are so good. Like, Honeybee Lovely song was so good. Big Chungus' song was so good. This one's so good. Like, it's all amazing.
A wickedly divine!
Okay, this looks like it. There's loops. What was the other guy's name? Root Bomber? Burning Souls. Oh, to see, yeah, all the songs have such good names. Yeah, they absolutely killed it with the boss music for this. It's so good. But yeah, that was an insanely fun stream. I would have loved to have done tier 2, but again, item level is not good enough. So, Wednesday, we will absolutely instead of more San Andreas just yet, we will Wednesday finish off the raids. And our new graphics card should be here by Thursday, so we can have it ready for Friday. But man, that was so much fun. Those fights are so good. So for now, let's find somebody to raid into. It's a bit early, like not even 4 hours, but I do kind of want to go out and get some funny snacks. So let's see. Who haven't we raided into recently? And I'm glad you enjoyed your lurk. These fights are so good, so I can't wait to do more Wednesday. Which then means next Monday we can start on more of the main story of the post-expansion. Which will be a blast. Ooh, I know who we can raid into. We are gonna raid into Imakuni. Always super cool Luckybus. They are playing, Monster Hunter Tri. I don't think I've heard of this one before, but this looks cool. Love me some Monster Hunter. So as always, my lovely catfish, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Monday and start to your week. And remember, Big Sis loves you always. Mwah, 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 mwah.